Hello, okay, so in this video I'm going to be explaining physical and chemical changes, and they'll just be, I guess it's kind of simplifying it to you in a much easier way to understand. If you're thinking what's a physical change or what's a chemical change, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so a chemical change is a change that occurs when one or more substances change into an entirely new substance with different properties. And a physical change is a change of matter from one form to another without a change in chemical properties. A lot of people get chemical properties and chemical changes mixed up. A chemical change is the process, where the substance turns into a new. Chemical property is basically, it tells you what you can and cannot do to a substance in a chemical occurrence of change. Okay, right now I'm going to tell you the difference between a chemical change and a physical change, and they are by no means similar. I mean, I guess they're kind of similar, but you have to dig deep for those answers, and I guess I'll tell you how they're similar in a minute. But right now I'm going to tell you they're different. Okay, so in the chemical change, there's a whole new substance forms with different properties, and in a physical change, no new substance is formed, and I guess there's a little bit of different properties, but not too many and not any major ones. Some signs that a physical change has occurred is production of odor, production of gas, formation of precipitation, change in color, and change in energy. Those are basically, I guess, most of them. There might be more, like change in shape. Is that one? When physical changes occurred when it changes the shape or size, or the shape or size of the substance may be altered, like change a little bit during that change. Okay, so earlier when I read the definition for a chemical change, and you're probably not sure what I was trying to say, and you're just confused, I'm going to explain it. What it's saying is that you can have one or more substances. So a substance would probably be like a liquid, solid, or gas. And then in the process that occurs, a different substance would occur with really, basically different properties, features, or characteristics. Like, say if you're burning wood. So the log or piece of wood you have now is probably hard, brown, and I guess kind of, I don't know how to say it, I guess it's kind of sticky because when you cut wood, like the maple syrup in the tree. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that. But so that is one substance, piece of wood, because it's a solid, right? And say you put whatever gasoline you need to put on it, or when you're making a fire, whatever you do to make a fire, and while it's burning, you see black, particle dust things going in the air, and your piece of wood is getting smaller and just burning away. That is your wood just basically burning away, and it's entirely new substance, which is ash with way different properties. Like that, it's not hard no more. It's soft and fragile. It's black, not brown like it was before. So I guess that's one way to put it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about physical changes. And basically, the definition I read you was, physical change is a change that affects one or more physical properties of a substance, and those properties do not change. Okay, they basically, I guess they stay the same. And what that is saying is that, say you have a piece of paper and you want to tear it in half so you can give the other half to your friend. You're going to tear that piece of paper in half, obviously, and that is the change that occurs in your one substance. And it does not change into an entirely new substance because basically they're both paper. It was paper before, it's still paper now, right? And the properties are still the same, okay? Maybe the size is different, but the color is going to be the same. The texture is going to be the same. The smell is going to be the same. And you can put that back together by just, taping it back. So basically a chemical property is telling you what can happen and what cannot happen to that substance that, in the chemical, in the chemical change thing. Yep.